What's going on, guys? Bullish 290 coming at you with another video. This is my esports game. I believe this is week 4 or week 3. I can't really remember. My weeks are starting to get a little blurred. If you can, I mean, you can kind of hear it in my voice. If you can't, I've been battling a little sickness. Just started a couple days ago. As I'm recording this, it is Wednesday, March 9th, I believe. Yep. March 9th. Right now, this is, I believe I am 4-1, 3-1. My bracket, my tournament that I go by, does it weird. They already count the bye week before we get to the bye week. So I think officially I'm like 4-1 or something like that, but in games played I'm 3-1. This game that the highlights are on right now has been my one loss so far. We took, let's see, I think a forfeit win this week. Let me check the schedule real quick. But this game, it went down to game 3. It's best of 3. To spoil it for you guys here. I'll win the first game, but it's a close one. Most of these games were close ones. My last game I could have won. My opponent kind of, was playing conservative towards the end, and I could have come back to win if I would have known the kind of formula like I was using to get downfield and stuff. So, just something to learn next time if I ever get to play this guy again, hopefully maybe in the playoffs, because, yeah, we have those, so, something to kind of learn on. I wanted to win them all this season, but, sometimes you just can't, and, maybe it's for the best. Maybe, hopefully, I won't have, like, some weird, I don't know, like, curse against me. So yeah, as I'm looking at this right now, it is round 4 technically. Round 3, this is the round 3 game right now that's playing. Round 2 ended in a 2-0 win. That, I believe, that was the one with the Ravens, when I played as the Ravens and the Bills, I believe. And then, yeah, week 1 was another forfeit win. So I've only got to play 2 games out of my regular season. Before that, it was a preseason game. And I believe before, yeah, and so both those games before that were preseason games. Next week is my spring break, but I will still have a game because, the tournament we go through doesn't really account for spring break games, or a week, so it doesn't really give you like a week off during the spring break and stuff like that. So I'm trying to look, it won't show me the standings right now, but really it's been a really good tournament so far. Even though I've only got to play 2 games, I've won 1 and lost 1. The guy I was going against was really good. I was making like stupid mistakes here and there, and kind of just need to fix those to be able to win. This was a winnable game for me, obviously, going down to really close games, or like it kept going down really close every time. Kind of learned my mistake. So yeah, it sucked. Obviously losing is not the best feeling. So it was just really frustrating, and on top of that, it was my birthday, so I was like, I was kind of, trying to enjoy my birthday. It rained on my parade a little bit, but I didn't let it completely ruin my birthday. It was a nice day still. Just kind of sucked. Yeah, it won't show me the standings for some reason. I believe I'm still in the playoff race though, with only losing 1 game. So that's a plus. I do know that next week I will be going up against another pretty good opponent. And then after that, I'm not really sure how it kind of goes up. My week my bye week is another 4 weeks away. So hopefully, if I don't have any more forfeits, there'll be a lot more games to be played. There's 9 weeks out of this whole shebang, out of this whole event. So, whew, my voice. So yeah, that's kind of what it's looking like right now, and content-wise, when it comes to my esports games. And like I said, these are official games against other colleges, and I can only post highlights, really. I believe I'm not allowed to stream according to tournament rules due to safety of the players, I believe is what it says. I'm not really sure about all those rules and stuff like that, but the guy I'm going up against has won next week, has won his game last week, I believe. No, this week. Sorry, this week was 2-0. And then before that, he won 2-0 against the guy I'm playing right now. So, it's going to be very interesting. Very interesting matchup. I don't know how he plays. I haven't been able to watch most of these guys because they don't stream any of their games either. So yeah, and you know, I just felt so stupid after a while in this game because this guy kept running the same stuff. I mean, I can't complain. I do that too most of the times. But just like I kept getting frustrated because there was so many routes to cover going the same direction, and my field kept getting stretched because there'd literally just be 3 receivers running the same side, and I'd only had one dude. Yeah, as you'll see here, like same thing kind of. Well, that's not me. Sorry, I'm delusional right now. But like you'll see it later in the video. I'll show little parts of it, but and I'll try to get like some of his scores into so you guys can see what I'm talking about, his big gains. But he had his receivers really stretch my defense thin, and I just kind of need to learn how to adapt to that when it comes to that. You know, whether that be play more coverage on one side of the field or something like that. And I'm also trying to get better, like kind of narrowing my field. I've been trying to stay in the pocket more and pass more than just taking 2 seconds and not seeing an open man and then rolling out, because in this league, like in this tournament, there's a lot of people that kind of have that same patience, I guess, as me. They don't want to sit there and sit in the pocket and just wait for something to open up. Like their immediate instinct is to roll out. They have like that panic, and it kind of ruins it sometimes, because most of these guys are playing quarterback and teen or spy sometimes, and it just kind of your pocket's gonna collapse and your quarterback's not gonna have enough time to throw, and it's just not helping your play at all. And I kind of realized that earlier in the season. I've caught myself doing it a couple times, but also at the same time, I do have like just these designed rollouts, like you'll see right here, like that I'll try to dial up on third and whatever, and yeah, like I didn't get it there, but it's just kind of like, and also it's like I don't know, it seems like a situational thing for me, and like kind of just knowing like, hey, I'm not running with, I gotta kind of learn, like, hey, you're running the Rams, not the Ravens. You can't just scramble for, 50 yards with Matthew Stafford or something, I could with Lamar Jackson, but not with Matthew Stafford. Like, a couple good serviceable yards on 2nd and 6 would be nice. But, expecting on, 2nd and 15 for Matthew Stafford to give me a first down is, pushing it. I'd be lucky for him to get like 3 yards, but just kind of some stuff that I've picked up from my couple weeks playing. So hopefully, this I finish the rest of the season strong, can get in the playoffs and go deep in the playoffs and hopefully win this whole thing is what I'm hoping for, and that's what me and my coach are hoping for, and I think that's about what any player on this tournament wants. But you know, I'm trying to put some stuff in and do that and make that come true, so hopefully that's possible. And just a little update for you guys content wise, other than just Madden. Right now it's looking pretty bare bones. There's not really a lot coming out game wise, not a lot that I think would be interesting, at least for me to play. And you know, when there's something that I don't find interesting to play and try to force content and make stuff out of it, you know, it definitely seems forced. And you know, obviously, like, you're gonna realize, like, hey, he doesn't want to, you know, play this, he doesn't want to commentate about this, you know, and stuff like that. So it's just pretty bare bones. It's probably just gonna be clips of me playing some other games. I have a lot of different clips of videos I haven't posted yet on my TikTok page, and I know you're like, oh, TikTok, but it's I'm not doing those stupid dance trends. I actually have some silly clips posted on there. If you guys go and check it out, it's the same as my YouTube Bullish290. You know, you'll notice it's the same profile picture, same stuff. And I try to post stuff on there weekly. You know, I try to do a little bit better posting on there than what I do here. I've been, you know, pretty busy with college and stuff lately, but I hope you guys are really enjoying what I've been able to do on these tournaments and stuff. And you know, I'm sad. You know, I'm upset I couldn't get the win for you guys last week, but you know, I mean, forfeit win's not what I want, but it's a win. Makes the standings look good, makes the record look good. But you know, hopefully next week, you know, bring back another win, and you know, hopefully I can enjoy the rest of my spring break with that dub. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. So yeah, I'll just shut up and let the rest of the games play. Like I said, this goes down to game 3. So you're going to see 3 different games. I'm going to be playing as the Rams in this one. That's who I am right now. Ravens in the next one. He's the Packers. And then I believe it's I'm the Rams again, and he is Seattle in the 3rd game. So you guys will see those. And just so you guys know, also another thing I forgot to mention. The format of this tournament is we have bans. So each team has 2 bans. Home team bans first. He was the home team. And so he also got to pick first also. So he got to pick what team he wanted to play as first. So I didn't ban the Chiefs because I wanted to play as the Chiefs. I didn't expect him to want to play as the Chiefs because I looked in to where this guy's like, I was scouting. I try to scout these guys as best I can for, you know, what is available on the internet. And you know, this guy's college was like in Oklahoma, closer to Texas, so I was thinking like maybe Cowboys would be what his go for was. Turns out this guy's a Packers fan. Also, this is what I was talking about, spreading my defense thin. That was a catch, by the way, which is crazy. But I would have thought more Cowboys fan. This guy's a Packers fan, and I didn't know that. So I banned the Chiefs out of this game. And I left the Packers because my bans are usually Tampa Bay and Green Bay, because they're like the 2 best teams in my opinion, because they have both stacked offense and defense. But you know, I was like, man, I can't go up against Kansas City like that again. I'm scared. And turns out, like, I texted him after in between games, because we banned in between games too, and I was like, hey, are you a Chiefs fan too? He's like, no, I'm a Packers fan. I'm like, well, shit. Well, I guess because he picked Packers. And I was like, well, that would have been good to know before I did that, but, you know. Play your cards close to the chest there, my friend. So yeah, that's basically about it. And now I will shut up for sure. And I will see you guys in some other videos. Peace.
This football game. Williams And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Darrell Williams
won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he... We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run here with Akers. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers.
You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield, if one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, LA.
Blanking it on both attempts, this time on third down.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. And Gay knocks this one through. And that will break our timeout right. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to win this football game here in overtime. Well, we were on Hayes'
case. What do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Flush to his right. This is caught. On the option right is Jackson. Gets around him. And he will take this off. One last shot for Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Wilson. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 33 yards. And play action. Stafford. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is caught inside the 5. Touch field. They're going for it on 4th. Buying time to his left. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 for...
It's just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode. Really try and put the hammer.
Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf.
Eventually that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
A fight for it, and this is caught. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Odell Beckham with his second touchdown of the scrimmage. Moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Going up top for Kupp. This is caught inside the 15-10. Now it's Stafford. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught.
Their way, didn't it? In the 4th quarter, they had to just hold on. As you said, furious assault on them, but they were able to get it done, take a knee, and head to the locker room with a win.
So the victory here for Seattle, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished, but to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
for the night. Don't have to think twice. I'll be oh so nice. I have to think twice. I'll be here for the night. Don't have to think twice. I'll be oh so nice. I have to think twice. I'll be here for the night. Travel far, moving with the seas to go to Panama, then up to Ibiza. Didn't take that long. Had no time for weeping. Fingernails like claws on my clothes. You keeping. Go store your bag. Think it had a reason. Can't remember shit, but I got a feeling. Play all my songs on a blown out speaker. Did we work it up? Can't remember either. Running in circles, not feeling okay. Act like imposters, we playing all day. Last night we talked all about holidays. One day we'll get all this, then get away tonight. Don't have to think twice. I'll be oh so nice. I have to think twice. I'll be here for the night. Don't have to think twice. I'll be oh so nice. I have to think twice. I'll be here for the night. I don't wanna take it back. No, 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 gonna have a heart attack. No, don't go, gonna spend the night with you. Hey, 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 nothing maybe you can do. Hey, hey, hey. Running in circles, not feeling okay. Act like imposters, we playing all day. Last night we talked all about holidays. One day we'll get all this, then get away tonight. Don't have to think twice. I'll be oh so nice. I have to think twice. I'll be here.